Yes bro, what we are going to do today? Today we are going to learn how to make a program which will be password protected. A strong password protection will be in my program. Not only this, the program will ask to enter the previous password while changing the password. The program will change the password and login. There will be two functions, and when we are going to change, yes, the user will have to verify himself first. He will have to enter the previous password for verification, and then he could be able to change his password. If you like the videos, please subscribe to channel and comment and suggest. We will respect your suggestions. Hi friends, today we are going to learn how to make a program which will be strongly protected by a password, as well as when we change the password, the program will ask to enter the previous password first for verification of the user. Now we move to our compiler dev.C++. I have included a lot of the header files: iostream, conio, fstream, string, windows. These all will be used in this program. First of all, we make a boolean statement which will ask the user to enter his password and then verify the password. If the password is matching with the password which is saved in the text file, it will allow the user to enter to the program, otherwise the condition will be false. So boolean statement giving the name login, it is on your choice, and then introduce the string type variable username, a password for password, and two other variables un and pw. You can choose other two, and ask the user to enter his password. Cout, enter your password. First of all, enter your username and then password. Cin, username, and cout, enter your password. Cin password, string type variable will be used. Now we match these two string type variable with the previous saved files. The saved password which are in text files, we are making a new program, we don't have any password, so we create a text file first on the desktop and save some password there, username and password on our choice. This is the text file. I write a username and a password. It is on your choice, whatever you want, you can give a username and password. I'm giving username SMAB and password 0305. First row indicates the username and second one indicates the password. I save this file, and now I'm returning to the compiler and open the text file where I have saved the password, using fstream to read the file. Fstream, I give a rename to this file, for example read, and read.open. If you have watched my last video, I have taught how to how to read or write the file. If you haven't watched my last video, view my last video and learn how to read or write the file. In the description you can find the link of that file. I open the file which is having the name login, which is on my desktop, login.txt, and I get line from that file. The format of getting line is that first of all write the rename of this if stream. Rename of this if stream is read, then comma, and write a string type variable which will take the line. As I have introduced two variable, I use this one. I use this variable un here, un semicolon, and then get another line and write the name of this if stream, read, comma, and then pw, another another string type variable, to getting this line. After getting this line, I check whether these entered username and password matches with this un and pw, which are from the text file. If it matches, then the password is right. If it is not matching, it means the password is false. The program will return to 0. So I make a condition here: if username is equal to un, and operator will be used, password is equal to pw. This username is given by the user, and this un is taken from that text file, and this password is given from the user, and pw is given is taken from the text file. If this condition is true, what to do? We will say return true. If it is false, in else we will write return false. The password has been checked. If it is true, it will go to the true, and the program will proceed further. Otherwise, the program will be seized. Now, what we have to do? Now we go to the int main, and in int main we will give two options to the user. The first one will to login, and the second one to create or change the password. Here I say the user cout first option, which will be login to program, and the second one will be create or change the password. The user will select one of these options and C in C, and I introduce this C as int type variable. Here int type variable is C. If user enters 1, it will go to the login process. If C is equal to 1, what to do? User will go to the login boolean statement. We will write the boolean status. Actually, we are going to check the boolean status here. If the boolean status is right, the user will be allowed. Otherwise, the program will say, sorry, wrong password entered. Boolean status is equals to the login. I gave the rename as login, so we will write the boolean status as login, and check whether it is right or wrong. If status is not true, then the program will say cout sorry, wrong password entered. Otherwise, cout successfully login. Now the question is when the program will proceed and how the program will succeed when the password is successful. So here in else condition we will write the other program which we want to do after the successful login. Here we'll we will write the other program. For example, cout welcome. This welcome will be written if the password is right, otherwise welcome will not be displayed. If the password is wrong, system will be paused. System paused. So we have successfully created the logic of login into our program. Now the second thing is to write the coding of creating or changing the password. To do that, we have to make another boolean statement. In this program we have to make two boolean statements, one for login and other for password changing. Here we are making another boolean statement. Another boolean statement will be written after the first one. Bool, I give the rename change. It's on your own choice, you can give another one. After this, when the user will enter number 2, when he will choose the second option, he will be creating the new password in the second boolean statement. In the second boolean statement we are going to say cout enter your previous username, and we will create a string type variable here, string change to. I create these two variables here and see in change. I get the previous username as in change, and cout enter your previous password, and this password will be in change too. Now I repeat the previous procedure. Now I open the text file login to check whether the previous password is right or wrong. If stream, the same process will be repeated. If stream, now I give it to another name, read1 dot open, and give the name of the file login.txt, and get line. The same is the procedure, read1 comma, I have to introduce two string type more variables to get line. Here I introduce that variables as C and D. Get line, first I take C and then get line read 1 comma D. First line will be taken in C and second line will be taken in D. After this I match the user entered password with them. If change, which is the username variable, is equal to the C, and the password which is taken in change to is equal to D. D is taken as the password from text file. If this condition is right, then return true, else return false. The second Boolean statement has been created there, and now here I write the coding for second equation. If the user select the second option, if c is equals to 2, then what will happen? The program will return to the boolean statement 2. Bool status is equals to change. Change was the name of boolean statement. The rename which I gave to the boolean statement is change. Bool status is equal to change, and if this status not equal to status is not true, what will happen? Cout your entered password is not right, else cout you have successfully verified yourself. And in this tab, in the else statement, we will write the coding of new creation of the password. The new creation of password will be done in this else file, and after the successful verification we will allow the user to change his password. Here I write cout enter your new username, which will be taken in a new string type variable, string new one. If I give the new string type variable is name and name 1. You can give on your choice. This is on what you can do. This is on your choice, and I take this username in name 1. See in name and cout enter your new password 1. This new password and username has been taken, and this password will be saved in a text file. In the previous text file we will write these two variables. Now I open that text file. We have to use offstream. Offstream, write, I give a rename to offstream, write, and then write dot open, and which file you want to open. I have a file on my desktop which is named as login, in which my previous password is saved. I want to replace the password, login.txt, and now I want to write the name and name 1 into my text file. So the procedure is to write the program as I have told you, that write name as the string type variable which is taken from the user as new rename, and write, we have to end the line first. Here we have to end the line name 1. Now I close this file, write dot close, and see the new password has been saved. And this all procedure is being done in this else file. Else is the successful verification of the user. If the status is not right, the program will say your entered password is not right, and system will pause. We have to include system pause. So we have done all the coding for the new password generation and changing of the password and entering into the program. And now I compile the program and see what happens. Press 1 and see what happens. Enter your username. I enter my username, which was SMAB, and a password 0305. After doing this, I have logged in successfully, and program said welcome. Now if I compile again and show you how to create or change the previous password, and if I enter 2 and enter your previous username was SMAB and previous password was 0305. If I enter this, the program will say you have successfully verified yourself, and enter your new username. I can change my new username and password. Now I show you how to, if I put the wrong username, what the program says. Enter the previous username. I enter a wrong username. It is not my username, SBM, and a right password. The right password was 0305. The program says your entered password is not right, and press any key to continue. It means the wrong username or password cannot be abolished. Now if I run the program and enter the right username and password and create a new one, I can do it very easily. I enter the right username, which is SMAB, and I put right password 0305. The program will ask me to enter the new username. New username I give MOON, and password I give 0300. If I enter, I can see the program has saved the password in my txt file. If I see my txt file, which is on my desktop, here is my new username and password, moon and 0300. This is how I can change my username and password, but while changing I have to enter my previous username. It is very much secure and protected.